What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is Justin Copeland. On this channel, Stay Fresh Productions, we talk about everything fragrance related. If you have any interest in that content, then you're in the right place. Please hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing and you can always change your mind later. And please hit the like button. It really does help out with my visibility across this YouTube platform. What a wonderful world this is. I'm so happy you're here. Whew. Today we have a big topic, and it's one I'm going to try to keep as brief as possible. I'm sharing with you my favorite fragrance from each brand that I own. The top fragrance from every brand that I own, at least with brands that I own more than one fragrance. So I'm not showing you my whole collection. As you can see in the title, there's at least 40 brands here with, again, my favorite fragrance that I own from each brand. I'm not going to really talk about the fragrances much, again, to save time. I'm just going to kind of blitz through them, let you know what they are, what house they're from, and maybe a little bit of why I like them. Now, if you do want to see a full collection video, I did actually show my Patreon members a full collection video. If you want to see that, then you can join my Patreon, but I am considering doing one here, but it takes so much work and I want to make sure it's something that you guys actually want to see. So if you want me to make a collection video, a full collection video, I haven't done one in at least 3 years, then give this video a like. If this video gets 1,000 likes, all you got to do is click the like button. Simple as that. 1,000 likes on this video, I'm going to give you a full collection video. We're talking almost 200 fragrances that I've accumulated, so if you want to see that, let me know. Before we get started, I want to announce our giveaway winner for the decant of Oud for Greatness. If you missed that video, you can check it out here. My Sense event review in terms of sampling fragrances. I already did the groundwork behind the scenes. We can see Jason D is here and he is our winner. So Jason, congrats. Email me here at thestayfreshproductions@gmail.com with your shipping info and we will be in touch about getting you that decant. Probably sometime after the new year, to be honest, because I'll be traveling a bit. But nonetheless, let's get into this video. I'm excited. No particular order here. First up, from the House of Seven Virtues, we got my favorite one out of the 4 I own. This is Vanilla Woods. Beautiful, sweet, kind of succulent, vanilla woody scent. Kind of has an apple vibe, really nice. The next one up, from the House of Icon de Parfum, an indie house based out of Arizona. This is called 623, which I believe is the area code maybe for Phoenix. This is an interesting scent. I think it's based on plum and some other notes. It's kind of fresh, it's sweet and fruity, very unisex, very beautiful. Up next, I'm going to be reviewing this fragrance and I'll be talking about quite a few others that I own from the house that I just received recently. But this is my favorite one by far. You've probably seen it floating around from Michael Malul, London. This is Citizen Jack Absolute. I'm gonna say this is a gorgeous unisex fragrance. Really surprised me. From the House of Scotch Porter, if you missed my initial review, you can check it out here. But I do have the full bottles now. I did a whole release event for them, which was a lot of fun about a week ago. And this, again, coming from the House of Scotch Porter, which is a men's beard care and skincare brand. The name is on the bottom here, but it's called Miami Duppy. Man, this is good stuff. Kind of has a reminiscence to Armani Code Profumo, but it's smokier. It's very, very beautiful. It's kind of like a darkened, grown-up version of Armani Code Profumo. Really good stuff. From the House of Authenticity Perfumes, one of their newest releases, this is called Silver Luxe. This is gorgeous. I think this is their take into slightly heavier profiles. Nothing really dark or rich for the winter time yet, but there seems to be kind of this rich vanillic coconut note in here that I really dig. It actually reminds me a little bit of Coco Moon from Beach Giza. Really nice, great performance because the stuff is very concentrated. More to come on this. Still kind of summery, but it's heavy, so it could last for the cold weather. Okay, from the House of Yves Saint Laurent, this is definitely my favorite one from the house. A classic, La Nuit de L'Homme. I love it. Love, love, love it. Oh. I've talked about it a lot. Sweet, spicy, fresh, rich, very seductive. I get a lot of you guys making these comments.
If you like it so much, why is so much left in the bottle?
In fact, I'm gonna let Future Justin tell you. Future Justin, let him know. Why is there fragrance left in this bottle?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I know it's been a while, but here I am, I'm back. Actually, I never went anywhere, but we don't need to explain that. Reason why there's so much fragrance left in this bottle is because we get new fragrances every week and have been for a long time. And also we try to wear a different fragrance every single day. So therefore, it takes a while to get through a bottle. Also, I'm not putting on 8 to 10 sprays like some of you. I go 3 to 5, so it takes a little while. Give us a break.
Hope it makes sense now. That's La Nuit de L'Homme. All right, got a brand new fragrance here. This took the crown for Azzaro. I have 3 from Azzaro. It was gonna be Wanted by Night, but this took it. I recently got my nose on it. Gonna be talking about this more as we move into the winter. This is called Azzaro Pour Homme Intense. Incredible scent. Spicy and boozy. That's all I'm gonna say. Very, very nice, very unique. Here, an old favorite, a classic, a staple, John Varvatos vintage. You already know. Don't need to say anything about this. Tom Ford. I have 3 or 4 Tom Ford fragrances. This is my favorite one to this day. At least the ones that I own. This is Beau de Jour. Lovely scent. Has an old school vibe that I really dig. Really love this stuff. My favorite fragrance from Dior. I have several, but this is still the favorite. It's the most wearable for me, but it still carries a lot of interest. And that is the original Dior Homme, 2011 version. Love it. Waxy iris, beautiful leather, chocolatey cacao, aromatic, very nice. From the House of Guerlain, this was a tough pick. I wanted to choose L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum, so close, but this one edges it out a little bit by the resinous quality I get. This is the L'Intense version. Love this stuff, man. It's so rich and deep, earthy, but still sweet. Kind of has a bit of that cherry vibe, but it's kind of an illusion. Love this stuff, man. It's also quite spicy. Okay, from the House of Paco Rabanne, this was a tough pick. It was between this and 1 Million Privé, but I had to go with 1 Million Lucky. I love the way it smells, and it gets me more compliments. I just love the way it makes me feel. It's also quite unique. Love this stuff. From the House of Cartier, one of the hardest picks I definitely had to make, but I got to go with L'Envol. I love the interest of it. I love the complexity. I also love the wearability, but it also is quite versatile. I've talked about this recently in my top 10 list for the winter. Check it out if you haven't. I'm gonna link to as many of these fragrances down below as I can. From the House of Armani, my favorite one that I have is Armani Code Profumo. I have a decant of Armani Code Absolute, which I need to spend more time with. At first spray, I liked it, but need to give it a full wearing. But this can't go wrong. From Gucci, this one was actually a mistake. This is brand new. I tried to order Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Homme, but they actually sent me the Parfum. But I've heard this is quite unisex, and I have to agree, it is. It's based on like an herbaceous, fruity, juicy blackberry with rose, but it is quite woody as it dries, so it has a balance to it. Really nice stuff. I'm gonna give it some more wear. From Dolce & Gabbana, I only have 2, and it was an easy pick. I've always loved this one. This is the one Eau de Parfum. Don't need to say anything about it. You probably have it. I have 2 from Pete and Pedro, which is another men's kind of hair care, skin care brand, and this is the one that I do enjoy from their fragrances that I own. This is King, which is their interpretation of Green Irish Tweed. It's mass appealing, not quite as interesting as Green Irish Tweed, but still really good stuff and not that expensive. From Parfums Vintage, probably the house I have the most fragrances from, at least 20 from them, because they just keep sending them. But this one I love, and it's not what you would think. It's not Emperor. This is Obsession Interdite, or Interdite, I'm not sure. It is a clone of a fragrance I think is called Noble Woods, maybe. It's from Roberto Cavalli. I think that one is hard to find and quite expensive. This is gorgeous. Hard to explain in brief right now, but just know I dig it. Really good stuff. From Alexandria fragrances, I only have a handful of them, but this is still my favorite one. Hafez 1984 Intense. I don't wear it very much, but a beautiful scent profile that has so much potency, richness, and intrigue and appeal. Really nice. From Oriza L, a lesser talked about French house that is very old. This is called Malaga Santa. Basically an incense based fragrance with some resins. I think there's some benzoin in here. Ooh, It gets you in the nostrils, but it's beautiful. You gotta like church incense, but if you do, you're gonna love this stuff. Really nice. Again, I'll link to it down below. From Armaf, I have a handful of them. And it's this one, Club de Nuit Milestone. I love the quality of this scent. I do like sillage, but sometimes the Silver Mountain Water DNA can be a little bit too strange for me on some days. But this DNA for Millésime Impérial is always great. Love it, it smells great, and has great performance. Apart from the Marley, a tough pick, but I had to go with my original love. Leighton has topped my most worn list before. Haven't worn it in a little while. I've been trying to stay away from it, but worn it here and there this year. Really good stuff. From Argos Fragrances, of the ones that I own, definitely my favorite. Talked about it recently, and a lot before that. This is Triumph of Bacchus. Check it out. Use my code FRESH10 to get 10% off a sample pack if you want to sample this and the other 4 fragrances in the line.
You are unique, independent, confident. You don't settle for less. You don't make compromises. You make your own decisions. You want to feel good, look good, and most importantly, smell good. For the special people like you, we have created one of the largest collections of premium perfumes in the USA and Canada. Available only at oceanas.com. Each perfume smells like success, putting your best self in front of the world. You deserve a perfume that truly represents you, because there is only one you in this world. Just visit oceanas.com. Use the coupon code in the description under the video and get an exclusive up to 20% off on your purchase, along with super fast delivery to your doorstep. So what are you waiting for? Enjoy luxury perfumes with affordable prices and fast shipping. Find your ideal perfume match only at oceanas.com, because you deserve it.
My favorite from the House of Creed, recently talked about it. It's still the same, it's Viking. I own at least 8 or 9 Creeds, I think. This is still my favorite. I still want to get Royal Oud, which I love. Don't have a bottle yet, but hopefully one day. Viking is so good. From Roger Parfums, of the bottles that I own, this was a tough pick. I almost chose Oligarch. I just have a Discovery atomizer of it, but I wanted to keep it to bottles. And right now, it's Danger Parfum Cologne. This is one of my favorites to wear. It's fresh, but it's sweet and warm, but it has a brightness to it from citrus, but it's vanilla. Really gorgeous, very complex, very seductive. From Mancera, this is still a showstopper, at least from my collection, and that is Instant Crush. Definitely based on that Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA, but has more thickness to it, more richness, more oomph. Great performance. Love the vanilla in this, really nice. From Diptyque, I only have 2, and it was a tough pick, but this one always transports me. This is Philosykos, one of my favorite fig-based fragrances by far. From Teo Cabanel, this was tough. This was a tough choice between this one and another one. I have 2 more from them coming in from their newest collection, which are incredible. I'll talk about those a little later, but my current favorite is Barkhane, or Barkhane, I'm not sure how to say it. Gorgeous resinous fragrance, kind of earthy, sweet. Has a little bit of a curry tree vibe in there. It's savory, but it's mostly sweet, deep, rich, balsamic, and actually kind of sensual. You wouldn't think so, but it is. From the House of Acqua de Parma, of my 2 that I have, Fico di Amalfi is still one of my favorites. Another great fig-based scent. Juicy, kind of watery, citrus, gorgeous stuff. Really nice. My mouth is watering right now. From L'Artisan Parfumeur, I only have 2, and this one won it out because it is so unique. I love this stuff. Timbuktu. This is a classic. Everybody loves it. Man, Bertrand Duchaufour killed it with this stuff. I love it even more than I did when I first got it. It's so good. From Zaharoff, this was a tough pick, but my current favorite that really just, I put it on and I'm like, yes, is the new Signature Noir. Man, this stuff is good. The added spicy quality to it from Anise. People want to get close to you when you have this stuff on. From Gallagher Fragrances, of the 2 that I have, I had to choose Pearfecto. So interesting, so different, so unique, but when it dries on the skin, when it's in the air, man, it's really transportive, really beautiful. Check out my review of it here if you want to know more about the scent. From Amouage, Santal Descendis. This was a tough pick. I love Lunar Vetiver. That's probably my favorite vetiver scent right now. But I love the opening, but I love it even more as it dries. But this one I love from start to finish, so I had to pick it. Great scent. Santal Descendis, based on sandalwood, has a resinous quality. Also has a curry note. It's very similar to Barkhane, but kind of in a different direction. Really great stuff. From Matthew Meleg, this is still my favorite from him. This is called number 59. It's tobacco, cardamom, and frankincense. Man, has a juicy plum note in there. Real tobacco, absolute. Lots of fresh, cooling, spicy cardamom. Great stuff. From Fragrance du Bois, I did review this along with the other one that I have, but this one has always been my favorite. Santal Complete. Damn, this is good stuff. Creamy, yet dry, sweet, coconut, vanilla, sandalwood. Really, really intriguing, very unisex, but very seductive. My favorite from the House of Sweet Oft, I have quite a few. This is one of their newest ones, but not the newest one by any means. They've had more that have come out, but I love Ex Oud. It is just sweet, dark, juicy. I don't remember what's in here. It could be maybe black currant or something. It comes off as like a dark purple. When I smell it, makes my mouth water. It's sweet, again, juicy, fruity, but has a dark woodiness in there. My favorite from Beach Giza, it was tough to pick from this one and their newest release, Bay Rum, which is fantastic, but this is my first love. This was love at first sniff for me, Coco Moon. This is great stuff. Haven't worn it in a while, man. Beast mode, coconut, sweet, sandalwood, vanillic, creamy, great stuff. From Unique E Luxury, Turkish brand, it was Chocolate Makes Me Happy. It was a tough pick between this and Akdeniz, but man, as this stuff dries, it's just delicious. Delicious. Chocolate lover's dream here. From Amouage, this was tough. I had to kind of turn back on myself with this one. It's Enclave. If you watch my last video, Beach Hut Man beat this out in terms of my 5 for life, but man, I wore this again. As it dries, it just changes and changes. It keeps my interest all the way down. I love Beach Hut Man because of how fresh and invigorating it is, yet interesting, and how powerful it is. This is not quite as strong, but it just transforms in such a beautiful way that keeps my intrigue all the way to the finish. Love this new release, Enclave. And the last one here from Sarah Baker. I talked about this in my top 10 niche for winter. This is Charade. Such a bold and interesting scent, kind of an homage to more classic style. Man, gosh, it's like a honeyed, almost oak mossy, floral. Man, this stuff is so amazing. It has vetiver in there as it dries. Very unique stuff, one I definitely recommend checking out. Get a sample set from her. She has some really interesting stuff. Again, links down below. That's it. We did it. 40 plus fragrances and hopefully about 20 minutes or less. Let me know if there's any on this list that you enjoy as well, and let me know why. If you liked the video, once again, please like the video. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much in advance. Thank you for subscribing, because I know you did. If you were not subscribed before we got started, then I hope you're subscribed now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.